straighter line than I can. There's a reason I'm a piercer, not a tattoo artist. After you mentioned that, I sat back there and I was trying to think of what are the other protections we have. I know that our iPads are on a completely different router than the rest of our computers.
Okay.
They're their own thing. And I know they only connect to our owner, who owns our 3 shops, the one here in Boulder and Westminster, that connects to his server that he has at his house.
Okay.
And I know that we're not allowed to give out our public Wi-Fi anymore for just that reason.
Okay. Cool.
But, yeah, no, I understand not wanting to take pictures of that stuff. And make sure you're standing nice and straight. You have a really good belly button for this, so this will be super easy.
Nice.
The worst ones are when girls come in with what I call not innies or outies, but flatties.
Oh.
Because then I can't really be like, you shouldn't do it. If you have an outie, you shouldn't have your belly button pierced. But if it's just flat, I can't really be like, well,
Oh.
you probably shouldn't, but
Yeah.
you might be okay if you did. Check that out in the mirror. What you're really looking for is that the up and down line is nice and center and straight. Where the line crosses is where the hole goes.
Sure, looks fine to me.
This good? Here, look at mom. Moms are always the best judge. Make sure you're standing straight.
Think you're good.
Cool. Go ahead and have a seat on the chair.
Well, and the worst part is the mom's a nurse, and
Yeah.
I've seen it all.
I actually really appreciate it when people come in and they're like medical assistants or nurses. My mom's an MA LSRT,
Okay.
so I had to teach her how to do needlework when she was going through school because I was about 6 years after I already apprenticed and was piercing. So getting in to draw blood and do stuff like that, I'm like, here, let me show you.
We had people come in.
Your
to the
phlebotomy
surgeon's
needles work
office
like
to-
this.
Yeah. Yeah, we had people come in and we did piercings too in our treatment room. And I've heard all the horror stories. Move your hands.
Right.
Plus, I've seen stuff. It's like-
Oh yeah.
And I did a stint in plastic
Actually,
surgery
being
office.
a nurse, you've seen probably more crazy shit than I have, and I've seen a lot of crazy shit.
Oh yeah, I've seen the repairs too.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of cool. There was a lady had her earring ripped out of her ear, and then to watch the surgeon, so she had to wait
Do
till
the
it
scalpel and the
heals.
stitch.
No, what he did was he actually cut out the hole.
Yeah.
Because actually, no, hers didn't rip all the way through,
Ooh.
but it tore, far enough.
Enough.
And so just to see, he just barely.
Yeah. He
You
did a
know.
little skinning thing and then
Yep, and then he
sewed it back together.
Yep.
I've seen people get their like big ears like me stitched
like-
back together.
Okay.
I had the opportunity, somebody to be like, oh, we go through this class in Arizona where you can actually be certified to do it. I'm like, I don't have a grand to do that. So, and I don't really want to do that. I actually probably would rather send them to a doctor to do
Sure.
that. And I'm not a doctor. I can run a needle through you, but your guts being here, yeah, can't do that. I tried to be an EMT before I was a piercer. That's when I decided, yeah, I can't handle that. So these are the clamps. Some people think this is the worst part. I am not one of those jerk piercers that squeezes as hard as I can, just as hard as I have to. Which is like that. Terrible, right?
No.
Okay. Alright, my dear. Kayla, take a nice deep breath in. Let it out.
Oh.
That's the piercing. Fun times, right?
Yeah.
That's the worst of it, I promise.
Okay.
Even the jewelry going in doesn't hurt as much as that on a belly button. Other piercings, the jewelry hurts more, but belly buttons, no. Nice deep breath. Jewelry's in.
It was like you said, Chloe, you're just like, ugh.
I told you it sucks.
Doesn't feel grand, but it's not as bad as all that. Screw the ball on, clean you up, and you're done. So, twice a day, use a saline wound wash to clean this, okay? We sell bottles here for $10 or $7. I prefer ours because they'll last a hell of a lot longer than the ones you find at Safeway or King Soopers. The ones you find at King Soopers will last maybe 3 or 4 weeks when you use them because all you want to do is spray a little bit on a Q-tip, scrub it down top and bottom. The ones at King Soopers come out in a jet stream, so you're like, and half the bottle's gone. Ours come out in a fine mist thing. They look like these. Little bottles like that, Neomed. Those last a hell of a lot longer. But you're not going to break my heart if you don't want to get one from us.
And it's
Probably
literally
should.
just saline.
Saline wound wash.
No.
It's a wound wash
saline.
saline. I think they're 14%.
Okay.
Being a nurse, you know about that. But
Yeah.
if you find saline at the store, normally find 1 of 3 kinds of saline. You'll find contact lens saline. For the love of God, do not clean your piercing with contact lens saline. It's acidic. It will burn. You'll find nasal rinse saline, which is okay for douching out your sinuses. Won't hurt, but won't really help either. And then you'll find a wound wash saline, usually in there with first aid next to the Neosporin bacteria.
Actually,
That's the best stuff.
syringes of
Yeah,
saline.
and you can probably get it much cheaper than that
Yes.
even.
Free.
Yeah. And just twice a day. Coat the Q-tip, top and bottom, give it a little wiggle. Always make sure.
What time would you suggest that I do?
When you wake up before you go to bed.
Okay.
Real easy to remember that way. No more than 3 times a day, so if you want to do it one more time in the middle of the day, you can, but not necessary. Especially if you're not like rubbing dirt and poop in your piercing all the time.
Yeah.
Keep it clean, leave it alone.
Okay.
That's the best advice I can give anybody on any piercing they get.
In other words, wash your hands
Yeah.
before you touch it.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how often I get girls coming in and going, Jordy, what's wrong with my piercing? It really hurts when I pull on it like this, and when I push real hard, I'm like, well, don't do that. We did that yesterday. You have to be smarter than that for our children.